Mr. Dorsey's Music World. We're singing in history and musical literacy. Mr. Dorsey's Music World. We're living the dream starts here.
Hi everybody, and welcome to Mr. Dorsey's Music World 4th grade music lesson number 7. And as I love to do with my students at Seymour, welcome. And what are we going to do today? Let's find out. We're going to be working on 4 activities today. We're going to learn a low-so, low-la solfege song called Johnson Boys. We're going to repeat the partner song activity from lesson 3, Skip to My Lou in Sandyland. Our cultural song today is the America Historical Medley. And finally, we're going to do a music literacy lesson on the dotted half note. Johnson boys went to the mountains. Johnson boys didn't mean to stay. They come back broke and hungry. Had no money for to pay their way. Had no money for to pay their way. That was one verse from the Appalachian Mountain folk song, Johnson Boys. So let's learn it. Echo after me. Johnson boys went to the mountain. Johnson boys didn't mean to stay. They come back broke and hungry. Had no money for to pay their way. Had no money for to pay their way. Okay, now let's learn the melody. Echo after me. Johnson boys went to the mountains. Johnson boys didn't mean to stay. They come back broke and hungry. Had no money for to pay their way. Had no money for to pay their way. Okay, let's sing it together. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, ready and sing. Johnson boys went to the mountains. Johnson boys didn't mean to stay. They come back broke and hungry. Had no money for to pay their way. Had no money for to pay their way. Let's sing it a little bit faster. It goes a little bit faster in real life if you were singing it at a concert or around a campfire or something like that. 1, 2, let's sing it together. Johnson boys went to the mountain. Johnson boys didn't mean to stay. They come back broke and hungry. Had no money for to pay their way. Had no money for to pay their way. Now I'm going to teach you the song using the solfege syllable so that you see the relationship between the pitches. Up until now, we have been doing songs in solfege where we focused on do, re, mi, so, la, and high do using do, re, mi, so, la, high do, la, so, mi, re, do, using C. We're going to change things up a little bit. Now we're going to learn about low so and low la, which is just like we have the low do and the high do, there are low so and low la compared to the so and la that we normally sing. It's just lower sounding. So we're going to use most of the same pitches, but they're going to have a different relationship. So we're going to use lo, so, lo, la, do, re, mi, so. So we're actually going to use C, and we'll worry about that once we learn it next year in 5th grade, how to read it. But we're we're going to start on C, but that's going to be low so. Our do is going to be the letter F. So the pitches are going to be similar, but they have a different relationship. Okay, so echo after me. Mi, so, so, mi, re, do. Mi, so, so, mi, re. Mi, so, so, mi, re, do. Do, 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 la, so, so. Do, 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 la, so, so. I don't expect it to be perfect right now, but you can always go back and watch this sequence a couple times to get better at it, because the more you do it, the better you get at it. So let's just try it once and let's see what happens. 1, 2, ready and sing. Mi, so, so, mi, re, do. Mi, so, so, mi, re. Mi, so, so, mi, re, do. Do, 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 la, so, so. Do, 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 la, so, so. So what did you notice about the pattern? So there's basically 5 musical phrases. And the first 3 just use mi, so, mi, re, do. The first and the third use those. The second one uses mi, so, mi, re. Doesn't go to do. And then the 4th and 5th phrases are just do, la, and so. So this is something you want to keep in mind as you create your own music. Remember that you don't, even in a song where you're going to pick certain pitches to use, you're not necessarily going to use all of them in every phrase. You might want to pick 3 or 4 notes to use in one phrase and a couple different ones to use in another phrase. And I mean, that sounded good, right? The common one obviously was do between the first 3 phrases and the last 2 phrases. Okay, my cat's doing something weird again. So we're just going to keep going for right now. Hey, Mr. Dorsey, didn't we already do these 2 songs earlier this year? Well, yeah, of course we did. However, I feel like we're getting towards the end of the year, and, you know, the partner songs have been the activity that I've gotten back from you that is the most challenging. So it's worth going over it again. So I'm just going to repeat the video from the 3rd lesson for these 2 partner songs. And we'll see if you get the gist of it a little bit more. Okay?
Flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Make my buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Skip to my lady, darling.
Sweet banana bread. What was that? Let's see that again.
Flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Make my buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Skip to my lady, darling.
Wow. Okay. So what was happening there? There's a lot to unpack. So is that a round? No, you're right. It's not a round, because a round would be something where it's the same song sung at different times. This was, they started and ended at the same time, and they were singing different songs. These are called partner songs, obviously, because partners go together. So hopefully. So over the next 2 lessons, we're going to take apart and learn how to sing Sandyland and Skip to My Lou together as partner songs. Now, just like you've done with the rounds, try it with a friend, try it with a family member. You know, we're not here in school right now. Do it with Mr. Dorsey when he's side by side, the both of us. Pick one, then do the other. So let's learn these two songs. They're pretty easy. Okay, so Skip to My Lou. So this is a pretty popular, well-known song, but just in case you don't, it's fine. Let's learn it. Flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Skip to my Lou, my darling. Now, before we try to sing that one together, notice that even though the lyrics or the words to the song happen 3 times are the same and then the last time is different, they are not sung the same way. The melody and pitches are different. So the first line goes, now listen to the second line. You hear that? The rhythm is the same. The pitches are different. So you have to watch out for that. And then the third line is the same as the first line. So now let's try it all together. Here we go. 1, 2, ready and sing. Flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Skip to my Lou, my darling. Okay, let's learn Sandyland. Echo after me. Make my living in the sandy land. Make my living in the sandy land. Make my living in the sandy land. Ladies, fare thee well. So again, just like Skip to My Lou, it follows the same pattern. The first three lines, the lyrics are exactly the same. The fourth line, the lyrics are different. And just like Skip to My Lou, the first line and the third line of Sandyland are the same. The second line is different. The rhythm is the same, the pitches are different. So now let's try that one together, okay? 2, ready and sing. Make my living in the sandy land. Make my living in the sandy land. Make my living in the sandy land. Ladies, fare thee well. Okay, so now that you know both parts, now we put it together. So I'm going to play the video that I showed you at the beginning. I'm going to do it 2 times in a row, so you have a chance to kind of practice it a couple times. You can go back and do this whole section again. You know, whatever it takes to help you get it right. Remember, we're going to follow some of the kind of the same strategies that we use when we do a round. So in a round, remember, we have to still listen to the other part. It's because we're trying to make music. We're not just trying to sing your part and I can't think about them right now, because it's how it goes together. That's why we do them as partner songs. Now the challenge is, yes, you got to be very confident about what you're singing in order for you to kind of listen to the other part and the other people singing around you. So let's give it a try. Next week we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to add the second verse to both parts, so it'll make it a little bit longer. Okay?
Flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Make my living in the sandy land. Flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Skip to my Lou, my darling. Flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Make my living in the sandy land. Flies in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe.
Skip to my little, my darling.
Mr. Dorsey's Music World History Minute.
This arrangement shows the evolution of the same song over the course of about 100 years. God Save the King, which is the first verse, is the national anthem of the United Kingdom. It was first published in 1744, but based most likely on an older song. God Save the 13th State, which is the second verse, is the Revolutionary War version of God Save the King. It was written around the same time as the Declaration of Independence. God Save America, the third verse, was adopted to honor the United States in 1789, which was the year that George Washington became our first president. The lyrics to America, the fourth verse, were written in 1831 by Samuel Francis Smith. He wrote the words in about 30 minutes, and the song was first performed on July 4th of that year in Boston.
Mr. Dorsey's Music World History Minute.
I'm going to teach you the first verse to the America Historical Medley that I created for you. This is called God Save the King. It was the national anthem of Great Britain, the United Kingdom. It still is, although you would sing God Save the Queen now since there's a queen. Echo after me. God save great George our King. Long live our noble King. God save our King. Send him victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save our King. Okay, now I'm going to sing it and you echo it. God save great George our King. Long live our noble King. God save our King. Send him victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save our King. Okay, let's sing it together. 1, 2, 3. God save great George our King. Long live our noble King. God save our King. Send him victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save our King. Now, that's the melody and basically the rhythm to all 4 verses. So again, like always, go through the whole song you're going to hear next and go through that section a couple times until you get comfortable. I'm going to put the lyrics up on the screen for you so you can sing along.
God save great George our King. Long live our noble King. God save our King. Send him victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save our King. God save the third 13 states long rule the United States. God save our states. Make us victorious, happy and glorious. No tyrants over us. God save our states. God save America, free from tyrannic sway, till time shall cease. Hushed be the din of arms, and all proud war's alarm. Follow in all her charm, heaven-born peace. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the Pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. Mr. Dorsey's Music World Lyric Vocabulary.
God save the King, God save the 13 states, God save America and America. George our King refers in the original version of the song to King George II. He ruled from 1727 to 1760. He is not the King George of the Revolutionary War. That is King George III. Noble, impressive or high quality, someone like Malala. Victorious, or to win. Glorious, admire someone or something. Reign, to rule or be in charge of, like the Lion King. 13 states, the original 13 colonies that became the United States. New Hampshire, Massachusetts, New York, Connecticut, Rhode Island, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Delaware, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. Tyrants, rulers who are oppressive or evil, like the Emperor in the Star Wars movies. Hushed be the din of arms, war is over. Hushed obviously means to be quiet. The din is like sound. Arms would be like guns. So that basically means that the guns are quiet, war is over. My country, 'tis of thee, the United States is for all of us. Sweet land of liberty, or the land of freedom. Of thee I sing about you. Land where my fathers died refers to the founding fathers, or those who fought and died for our freedom in the Revolutionary War. Land of the Pilgrim's Pride refers to the Pilgrims.
Mr. Dorsey's Music World Lyric Vocabulary. Mr. Dorsey's Music World Literacy Lesson. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing.
Our new rhythm was the last long sound you just heard in America. Now, to see what it looks like and what rhythm syllable we're going to use for it, let's go back to some prior knowledge and look at the half note. A half note has one note head and one stem. The one note head indicates that it is going to have only one sound. The color of the note head, however, tells you how many beats long it is. A black note head is going to always be 1 beat or shorter. A white note head is always going to be 2 beats or longer. So since it has a white note head, it is going to be 2 beats long. So a half note is one sound that is 2 beats long. So, Mr. Dorsey, what does the dot do to the half note? Whoa. I love the enthusiasm. Hang on a second. I'm just getting to it, all right? The dot adds half the value of the note it's next to. So, the half note is 2 beats long. The dot is going to add half to that. So, half of 2 is 1. So, if we take 2 beats of the half note, we add half of it, which is 1. 2 plus 1 equals 3. So, a dotted half note is one sound that lasts 3 beats long, like this. Ta, ta.
Mr. Dorsey's Music World Literacy Lesson.
Well, that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. It was great making music with you. Take care, and we'll see you next time.
Mr. Dorsey's Music World. They're singing in history and musical literacy. Mr. Dorsey's Music